Hey, what's up guys, it's Crafty Fox, and today we're going to be building the Union Pacific GP15-1. And this is a commission by Piper Technic, who is here for the video, so thanks to him for making this video possible. So there's also a new bogie design about this, and Swippy helped build this previously before, and I did modify it a little bit. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get started. Alright, to get started, we're going to take stone brick stairs, and we're going to make it 3 blocks wide on top of the tracks, and the sides are going to be cornered towards inside. And I'm going to add upside down ones on the sides. In the middle, we're going to add a 2x3 of gray concrete towards the back. I'm going to add another stone brick stairs upside down towards the front. In the middle, we're going to add dark oak slab like that. Alright, so in the back of this, we're going to skip a block. And we're going to lay down gray terracotta like that. And add a dark oak stairs right behind it. And then we're going to add 2 back-to-back nether brick stairs upside down right behind that on both sides. Of course, it's going to be symmetrical. And then we'll add in dark oak stairs again upside down facing the front. And a gray concrete, or gray terracotta I mean. Same thing on the other side. And this is basically the bogie design. Then we're going to add nether brick blocks right between these stairs, both sides. And the dark oak fence gates inside. I'm going to face it towards that nether brick block that we just placed. Alright, and then in the front, let's add in dark oak fence gates in front of this nether brick stairs. And I'm going to make them face each other. So this is like the center ladder piece or something. I don't know. There's definitely some ladder on the actual bogie itself. Do the same thing on the other side like that. Alright, cool. And then we're going to add in hoppers to the sides of all the wheels. So let's add that. And let's add dark oak fence gate just facing towards the hopper. Both sides, same thing over here. Hoppers and fence gates facing the hopper. Like that. Alright, and then in the middle we're going to add in 6 blocks long of gray concrete. So just go across the entire middle section of the bogie like that. And then right above these stairs we're going to add nether brick stairs, and they're going to actually face outwards like this. And then we're going to add 2 nether brick walls inside like that. Same thing on the other side. And once we're done with that, and then we'll add another brick wall in front of these stairs on all 4 corners. And let's add another brick slab above the hopper. And do this to all 4 hoppers. And then there's going to be another brick wall here, both sides, right in front of that stairs. And then 2 nether brick slabs in the middle. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Like that. And for the last step, we're going to add another brick slab in between these wheels on both sides. And that is pretty much it for the bogie design. Now, for further on in the tutorial, you're going to use the same exact design right over here, back over here. But for now, we're just building the fuel tank. So when we get to that part, you can rewind the video and watch this again to make the other part if you need it. Anyways, back to over here, I'm going to add 3 blocks long or 3 blocks wide of nether brick slabs like that in the front of the bogie, and 3 blocks wide behind the bogie like that. Alright, next we're going to take black wool and add 3 blocks wide here, and I'm going to make it 5 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend the rest out, and then we're going to go to the front, and we're going to add this 3 blocks wide gray concrete at the bottom, and right over here as well. Alright, and then on the sides we're going to add upside down stone brick stairs across the bottom. And we're going to add a stone brick slab here. And then stone brick stairs 4 blocks long here, upside down, and then a stone brick slab here. And we're going to repeat the same thing on the other sides, just symmetrical in this area. So add that, and then stone brick slab here, and then 4 upside downs, and then another slab here. It's a little bit different from what I usually do. Alright, so next we're going to add 3 blocks wide of nether brick slab here. And you'll see this is quite symmetrical to this part over here. This is going to be pretty much the same bogie design, and I'm going to paste it right over here. Alright, so once you rebuilt the bogie right here in the back, just like we did in the front, just rewind the video just to see that part again if you need it. Or you could just copy the one you already have. Then we're going to place 3 blocks wide, another brick slab here. And then we'll take gray concrete. Let's add a 2x3 right here at the bottom and make it 2 blocks tall. Then we're going to add upside down stone brick stairs on the sides, so the one's going to be facing outwards, one's facing the back. And then we'll add a dark oak slab coupling. And then we'll add tripwire hooks on either side of that. And let's add a dark oak fence gate underneath the tripwire hooks and open them up. Alright, and then right here in the middle, let's add 3 blocks wide oak slabs like that. And we're going to go to the front, do the same thing, just add 3 blocks wide oak slab, tripwire hooks, and the dark oak fence gate underneath right there like that. Alright, then we're going to go to the side under here. We're going to add 3 blocks wide gray concrete. Then I'm going to add the steps, so there's going to be 3 quartz slabs spaced apart like that. Do the same thing on the other side. And on the bottom half, we're going to add dark oak trapdoors, 2 blocks, top each other and close them up. And this is going to be part of that wall. The same thing on the other side. Just 2 trapdoors, close them up. And go to the other end, repeat the same thing, just add in the quartz slabs. And dark oak trapdoors, close them up. Over here, quartz slabs, dark oak trapdoors, and close them up. Alright, so we got that so far. And right in the front of this oak slab, we're going to add 2 blocks tall nether brick slabs, 2 of them like that. And right here on the side, we're going to add in a birch fence. Then we're going to add in the ditch lights to the back, so there's going to be item frames with quartz blocks inside of them. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side, just take out our nether brick fence, add in the front of the slabs, birch fence on the side, and the ditch lights again, which is the item frames with a block of quartz inside. Alright, it's looking good so far. Now let's work on the hood. So to do that, we need some TNT. So let's take out yellow concrete, add it right here. Let's make a chevron shape. It's like a V shape. You know what? We're gonna make it like 5 blocks wide like that for this one. And then we'll add in TNT right here at the tip. And then what do you call this again? I always get stuck on this lapis lazuli. Alright, and the reason why we're using TNT is just because Union Pacific, they have red and white stripes. It's not because we just want to use TNT. Alright, now on the sides, we're going to add an L shape right over here. So let's add that. 2 blocks long and 3 blocks tall like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Alright, and then in the front, we're going to add 2 oak slabs, 2 blocks long, like that on both sides. Now for the hood, let's add in yellow concrete, make it 2 blocks taller, like that. And you know what, let's connect the front like that. And on the side, let's make it 2x2. Other side, same thing. So we're left with this. Now in the middle, we want to take out this, actually, it's a gray concrete. Let's make it 3 blocks long here and 3 blocks wide here. So it's like a T shape. So behind this, at the bottom, we're going to add a TNT block, both sides. And let's add yellow concrete all around it, both sides. And for this side, let's actually add red concrete on top and yellow concrete behind it. Then we're going to add yellow concrete, 1 block to each side at the bottom. And now actually let's work on the cab. So there's going to be cyan terracotta. We're going to place it on top of the yellow, all 4 corners. And let's add black stained glass block in between. So this is like the windshield and the side windows. The inside part, we're going to fill that in with black concrete because we are not having an interior, and it looks a lot better if you have like a blacked out window. Now in the middle here, we're going to add cyan terracotta. Let's make it 3 blocks wide, and let's make it 4 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend the rest out. And in the front, we're going to add an extra one in the middle. Now on the sides, we're going to add stone brick stairs, 3 blocks wide like that. Same thing on the other side. And for the hood, there's actually this gray glass pane. We're going to add that in the middle for the middle divider. And we can also add in gray carpets right above on top of the hood for the rest. Like so. Then let's add in this yellow glass pane and a white glass pane on the sides, just to make this a little smoother, like that. Alright, so then on the side, let's add in an oak slab right here at the bottom. Same thing on the other side. And then we're going to add in the number plates up here, which are just like dark oak signs, like that. Then on top, we're going to add the horn, which is a dark oak fence gate, and a lever right behind it. And we want to face it towards the back, close this up. Then we'll add a stone button right here in the front, like that, for the light. And let's add a birch button in front of this lapis lazuli, and also the TNT on the side. Both sides. Alright, now on this side, we're going to add in oak slabs right behind this, all the way towards the back. And there's actually like different paint schemes of this locomotive. There's some with like the red stripes, so if you want to make that version, just make it red, but we're making this yellow version. Alright, and then this side is actually a little bit different. We're going to add in 2 oak slabs here. And then there's going to be this acacia. So I need to grab that really quick. So add an acacia slab, and then oak slab, and then oak stairs facing the back. And then we're going to add yellow concrete all the way towards the front. Like so. Alright, and then on this side, let's add in a chevron shape of yellow concrete like that. And then right here in the middle, we're going to add a TNT block. Then we're going to add 2 yellow concretes on top of that TNT and line up the sides to match. Alright, cool. And then we're going to add in this quartz block right there at the bottom, both sides. And let's add 2x2 of bedrock right here. And I know like some people, they're building this on survival maybe. They don't have access to bedrock, so use a different block if you don't have it. Alright, now we're going to add 2 bedrocks to the sides right over here. And add cyan terracotta in between. And we're going to go to the back and add cyan terracotta on top of the chevron shape. And we're going to connect the roof together so it's like one giant piece. So extend it out all the way across. Alright, and then on top we're going to add in this dark oak trapdoors in between these bedrocks, 2 blocks long. Add gray carpets on top of the bedrock. Go to the back and let's add 3 blocks wide dark oak trapdoor, and we're going to make it 4 blocks long. Extend the rest out like so. Alright, now on the top row we're going to add yellow concrete all the way to the cab. So connect these 2 parts together all the way across like so. Same thing on the other side. All the way across. And now let's work on the bottom row, just yellow all across the bottom. Now we don't have to actually fill in the rest of this side since it's covered up by this, so just skip that area and go on this side, go across the same thing. Like so. It's pretty easy. Alright, now the next row we're going to add yellow concrete again all the way across to the cab. Same thing on the other side, yellow concrete all the way to the cab. And the layer above this is a little bit different. We're going to add in 3 yellows here, so 1, 2, 3. Go on the other side, 3 yellows, 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to add red concrete, like that, spaced apart, 5 blocks, like that, and add yellow in between. So this says like Union Pacific basically. Other side, same thing. And fill it in. Alright, and then on this side, we need to add in this 2x3 of yellow glass panes, like that. And right over here, we need to add in this sandstone wall, right there in that little corner. Alright, so now we're going to add in the door banner, so go to our loom, take out a black banner, and let's add a gray dye border around it. Put that back in the loom. And add it across the bottom half of it in, I think, yeah, it's probably this one. Then I'm going to add yellow dye across the bottom row. And that's pretty much it for our banner. Then we'll place that in the front and the back of the cab on both sides. Like so. Alright, it's looking good so far. Now we can add in these little pots on the roof. So this is like actually one of the iconic features of this build. So skip 1 here, add a pot, and then we're going to skip 2, add another pot. Fairly simple. And then we're going to take out black, or not black, this is dark oak buttons. Line it up with the pot, 2 blocks here. Skip a block 2, skip a block 2. And then we're going to add another dark oak button here. The other side, we're going to add in those same pairs of dark oak buttons on like the side of this, and let's also add in a birch button right behind that bedrock here. Then we're going to take out dark oak button again, and there's a row across the bottom row, so go down here, add it every other block till we reach that bedrock. Other side, I think we do the same thing, just line it up with this red concrete at the bottom, all the way to the bedrock. And then right here at the front, there's gonna be dark oak buttons. Just a block of space in between that and the TNT. I did not know this. Someone's messing with the world I just saw. I just heard like an ender dragon or something. Anyways, do the same thing on the other side, just spaced apart between that TNT. And then we're going to go to the back, and there is an additional stone button diagonally up from this bedrock. Other side, same thing. Alright, then we're going to add in this red glass paint on the sides of this TNT. And in the middle, let's add a acacia button here. And a birch fence gate, open that up on top. Then on the sides, we could add in these 2 ladders, so they're going to be oak fence gates, open them up both sides, and spruce fence gate on top and open them up. We can also add in a stone button on the very top of that cyan terracotta, like so. Alright, so now let's add in the railings. So to do that, we could take out a birch fence and another brick fence. Go in the front here, 2 blocks tall, birch fence. And next door, 2 blocks tall, another brick fence. And go to the back and add 2 blocks tall, birch fence, 2 blocks tall, another brick fence. And do the same thing on the other side. So birch, and another brick. And birch, then another brick. Alright, so then we're going to add in this dark oak fence gate right over here. Just extend that out like so on both sides. So for the rest, we're to go add these nether brick fences every other block, so go add that like this all the way across the sides of it. And this is pretty self-explanatory. I don't know if you need really any explanation for this. Once you get up to this point, we're going to go diagonally up like that. So same thing on the other side, basically. Every other block is this nether brick fence. Alright, and once we do that, diagonally up, nether brick fence, and let's take out dark oak fence gates and add it in the spaces so that all of the fences, they connect together. And then we're going to delete this block. Same thing on the other side, just add in those nether brick fence gates. Or no, I wish there was nether brick fence gates. These are dark oak. Then we're going to delete these. Alright, it's looking good so far. Now we're going to go on the other side. Let's add in this bell. And I know like the bell is supposed to be gray in real life, but you know, we have a Minecraft bell, so that's cool. So add that right here in the bottom corner, just on this side. And you can kind of see like the bottom of this locomotive. There's like a bit of space here, so it's up to you if you want to fill that in. So you can add in like gray concrete inside if you wanted to. So like this area, just fill that in. But that is optional if you don't really care. Like you just want to look it up from the side. Alright, next we're going to go on this side. We're going to add an oak slab right here. And then there's going to be an oak button here. Oak sign. And then go on the other side here. There's actually like a little nook at the bottom. So let's add in, or replace this yellow concrete with an oak stairs like that. Because there's like a little tiny hole there that we do need to add. And let's add an oak button diagonally up from that like so. Alright, so yeah, that is pretty much it on how to build the Union Pacific GP15-1, and thanks to Pyrotechnic for making this video possible. He keeps changing his name, as you can see on top. So if you guys like this video, please hit that like button down below, and subscribe if you hadn't already, because I'll be uploading more videos like this in the future, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.